Hey deal makers, I'm John Simcoe. In this video, we're going to cover the importance of investing in yourself. I've invested lots in myself and I found it's provided the greatest returns and turbocharged my success. I'm going to share with you some tips on studying and where you can do this. Whether you're new to real estate investing or experienced, one of the things that can absolutely cripple your business is making a mistake. I've never had a deal go totally sideways. I've had things happen in real life that were unplanned, but it was by having a vast amount of knowledge to solve those problems that have always allowed me to be flexible and find solutions. When I first got started, I bought the very first house I'd ever seen with no real experience. It just kind of worked out. It was fluky and it wasn't something that could be counted on. By going and taking some courses later on, I learned how to be able to make great results and to do it repeatably over and over and over again from the knowledge that I gained from a lot of these courses. Self-learning can be great. You can take a course, you can watch videos at home. I spent a lot of time when I was first getting started reading books. I took a lot of notes while I read books. I find that when you actually write stuff down, these are my actual notebooks. I used really nice, neat handwriting. I took charts. I took it very seriously. When you take your notes, use a blue pen, you'll remember what you're writing down a lot more. You'll be able to recall it. So study and take notes at the same time. It's absolutely important as a tip, no matter what you're learning. Self-learning and adding to your notes and to your study can be great. However, learning in a group is a lot better. When you're in a group setting, you actually get to interact with other people that are wanting to learn the exact same things. You can go out in the real world, try the things that are homework assignments from the course, see who's doing better. If someone got really phenomenal results, copy what they're doing. It's a no-brainer. Another reason why group learning is absolutely phenomenal is because you start to develop relationships with the other people in the groups. I remember years ago, I took rent-to-own training. I had tried to put a rent-to-own deal from only reading a book and it didn't work out, and I wanted to know why. And when a rent-to-own training course came available, it's not offered anymore, so you can't take the original course that I took. But when I took that course, it was only to understand why my previous deal didn't work out. Now, we didn't buy a house, we didn't buy any properties, but the deal never got put together. So it wasn't a failed deal, it just never happened. And I just really wanted to understand why. I didn't have the knowledge and I didn't know what I didn't know. So I took the course, learned that that actually would have been a horrible deal to have gone through with. I'm glad that the people I was dealing with backed out of the deal because that kind of saved me and my rookie experience. I would have made a simple mistake and it would have been a very bad way to get my business started. It may have actually deflated some of the motivation that I had. And so you really want your first few deals to be absolute winners. Make sure you're getting the education that you need to do whatever real estate strategy you're planning to do. And lastly, some of those original people that were in that rent-to-own course, there's about 30 of us that were all learning at the same time. Some of us end up doing some deals together and joint ventures in real life. We far exceeded what that course cost in terms of profits. And of those original 30 people, about 6 of them I still do deals with today. We trust each other, and if someone has something good, they might get some money from me. If I have something good, I might get some money from them. And together, we're actually doing really great deals and making a difference for everyone. Now, if you really want to turbocharge your success, invest in a mentor. That's something that I have done in a number of different ways. There are ways to get free mentorship, and there's also paid mentorship. Both can be totally beneficial. So go out there and see what's best for you. To learn the way to get a mentor for free, here's a few tips. Number 1, look for someone who has what you want. You only want to learn from someone who's actually doing what you want to be doing. If they own 10 properties and you want to own 10 properties, they're perfect to learn from. However, if there's someone who has like 100 properties, or one of my mentors even has 5,000 properties, it's not exactly going to be easy to go to them and say, can you help me get my first one? So pick a mentor that is a little bit bigger than where you're currently at, where you want to go. Never say, I just want to pick your brain. Can I take you for a coffee? I could eat lunches and dinners and have all the free coffee in the world, but I'd never make any money in my business if that's all I did. You want to be able to provide them some real value in their life. Learn how to ask them the right questions to figure out what are their hobbies, what are their goals, what are their dreams. Many people who have a lot of money and are willing to mentor someone who's young and enthusiastic and willing to do what they put them to the test and what they send them out there to go do, a mentor will love to see that. They hate to see if they're wasting their time because their time is their most valuable resource. I want to tell you an example of a mentor in my life who has helped me. I don't pay him any money for this, doesn't cost me anything, but we have a great relationship and we talk regularly. I call him Rich Uncle. He's one of my family members. He's similar to the way Rich Dad was to Robert Kiyosaki, and he's given me a lot of sage advice from the time of being a teenager up till now. And learning from him has been absolutely critical because at one point he had about 54 houses, owns a bunch of industrial and commercial properties, has had successful businesses, built them and sold them. And so whenever I'm thinking of making a big business decision or even doing a deal or something that is just a little bit different than what I'm used to, I run it by him. He plays devil's advocate. He comes up with all the different things that can go wrong and why it might be a stupid idea. I never take what he's saying personally. He is actually playing devil's advocate to help protect me, to keep me from doing a deal that might not make sense, and to make sure that I'm still winning. Every year, him and I go on a fishing trip and we grill through our businesses, we talk and we shoot shop back and forth, and it's a great experience. This costs me nothing. I do still pay for my own fishing trips, but it's a small price to pay for his type of advice. Lastly, there can be paid mentorships as well. And this is often offered by different seminar companies. I do some paid mentorships as well for people who want to learn from me. And one of the people who I paid to mentor me has over 5,000 properties because I wanted to learn what does it take to be able to scale a real estate business to as big as you want. And that's what I've been doing. I learned directly from him. It cost me some money, but this has supercharged my success in ways that most people just cannot imagine. So make sure that whatever your mentors are saying to do, whether you're doing it for free or you're paying money for it, either way there is a cost to you. It is your time cost. Get the most out of that mentorship, do the exercises, please the mentors, and they will keep teaching you and you will both develop great relationships. Word of caution, be careful about asking a mentor for money. They're here to help you, but they do want to see you succeed and go find money in other places as well. So there you have it. The more you know, the easier your deals will be, the less stressed you'll feel because you know you have more options. Make sure you get that knowledge because you just don't know what you don't know. When you have options, you have flexibility, your deals will work out, you'll have more plan Bs in case your plan As don't go as smooth sailing as planned. With that said, I do have a private Facebook group where you can come interact with me and other people within the Dealmaker community to get your deals done. There's no cost to this. Come on in, share your stories, and participate with the group. I guarantee you'll be able to get more deals done just by being a part of it. Also, I have a newsletter that I write each month called Deal Flow Monthly. Subscribe so you can get inside tricks, tips, strategies, market data, and know how to be able to do your deals with changing rules and policies so that you can have more successful deals. I'm John Simcoe. Click the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.